that, and this person is still talking. You hear their voice.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is Friday. It is the first day of my ovulatory phase, and I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling pumped up, full of energy. I feel like doing new things, not working, which luckily I don't have too much work today, but I'm ready to do something new. Today on the agenda, I think what I'm gonna do is take you through my grocery shopping. So your ovulatory phase is pretty short. It's only 3 to 5 days. So there's not a massive amount of grocery shopping you need to do. So I just have to pick up a few things, and I kind of want to take you through like my process of how I grocery shop, especially because I get so many questions on my Instagram on how I grocery shop for my cycle. So I think I'll take you through how I grocery shop, but basically I base my grocery shopping off of recipes I want to make for the week. I look at what vegetables and fruits and foods are good for your phase. Prior to today, I was looking at my chart of like vegetables and fruits and foods that are good for your ovulatory phase, and I started brainstorming recipes I could make that would involve those ingredients. And then I write down my recipe that I think I want to make, and I head to the store and grab the ingredients that I need to make those recipes. So that's kind of how my grocery shopping process starts, just by looking to see what foods are beneficial during the phase I'm going to be in, and then brainstorming recipes to make for that phase, and then going to the grocery store to buy the ingredients for those recipes. I also want to mention this. I'm on the 75 soft challenge. So I wanted to challenge myself this 2024, this like beginning of the year, because we all have this like renewed motivation to do new things and to try new things. So I figured, why not challenge myself and try and do one of these like fitness challenges, basically, because with the 75 hard, you have to do like 2 workouts, you have to eat super clean and like no cheat meals. But I was like, that just sounds like the worst time ever. I want to challenge myself, but I don't want to make life miserable. So fellow creator friends actually told me about the 75 soft challenge, and I was like, that sounds a lot better. So I looked it up. It's basically one 45-minute workout a day, 6 days a week, and then 1 day you can have a rest day. Drink 3 liters of water and read 10 pages of a book a day, and then no alcohol unless it's for like a social gathering, which I don't have many of those to attend to anyways, and I never drink alcohol unless it's like a really like special occasion. So that was like no problem for me. And that's basically it. With the 75 soft challenge, it just says to eat well, so it doesn't like specify you have to follow a specific diet. So I just figured I'm just gonna keep eating the way I have been eating. I feel the best when I'm eating this way, pretty healthy, so there's no need for me to change that. I'll do what I eat in a day in the second part of this video so you can see how it all comes together after the grocery shopping. I need to get my butt up and I need to just move, because I've just been kind of like sitting here looking at different recipes on my phone, and I desperately need to get up and get my face off of my electronic devices. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, I'm about to head out grocery shopping. Oops. I have my preliminary ovulatory phase list. So here it is. There's not much on there. There's not much on there because I do have a lot of stuff at home too. So, okay, it wasn't on this list, but now I'm adding it. I'm gonna add shrimp to this list because I think I'm gonna want to eat shrimp this week. Last night I made this like honey cashew shrimp. It's supposed to be like healthier honey walnut shrimp, but I made it with cashews and it was really good, and shrimp is really good for your ovulatory phase, so I think I'm gonna want to make that again. But yeah, let's get going. Okay, I'm on my way to the grocery store now, and I decided to add a couple more things to the list. So I think I'm gonna add red bell pepper, and also, what was the other thing? I need to add eggs to the list because we're running out. But if I think of anything else, I'll let you know. I've been loving these like egg bites, like they're copycat Starbucks egg bites. I've been making them all the time. You can make a huge batch and then put them in the refrigerator for the whole week. That's what I've been doing, and I think they hold up really well. You just like heat them up in the microwave for a minute the day that you want to eat them, and they're super fluffy. They're like just like grab and go, so super easy. This is the final list, and so let me show you. There we go. Final ovulatory phase list. I hope you can see that. I can't tell if that's focused or not in the sun. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday and I'm about to go take a workout class. I mentioned yesterday about how I'm doing the 75 soft, but you still have to work out 6 days a week, which I am not accustomed to doing. I do like maximum 5 days a week, so 6 days a week, like this is only the first week, so I'm like, the motivation's there, but you know, 1 month down the line, I don't know how I'm gonna do. So I decided I would start taking workout classes on the weekends. I just got class pass, so today is my first class pass at a new yoga studio I haven't been to before. I'm drinking my lemon and ginger water as always with my liver boost drops and probiotic. So 2 supplements I always take in the morning no matter what, but I'm gonna actually wash my face before I go because it's already 9:53 and my class is at 10:30, but I want to do my skincare before I go just because I feel like it's really late to do it after the class, which I'll probably end up showering. Okay, so maybe I'll just wash my face and put on a little sunscreen and I'll call it. I'll just do that for the skincare. I need to brush my hair. Did I brush my teeth already? No. It's a blessing and a curse that my hair grows so quickly because I've been really liking this like short bob hairstyle, but in order to keep it like the length I like it, like a bob, an actual bob, and not have it just be like shoulder length, I have to cut it like literally every 1 to 2 months depending on how short I want to keep it. So blessing and a curse. I'm not going to complain that my hair grows really quickly because I know people whose hair just doesn't grow. So someone actually commented on one of my videos on Instagram one day and they were like, I did a video on like what supplements I was taking in a day, and someone commented like, for someone who takes so many supplements, your hair looks really thin. And I was like, no, that is unfortunately or fortunately not accurate. It's just the way my hair looks because it's short. It like short and oily. It like separates into pieces when it gets really oily, and then it just doesn't look like a voluminous when it's oily, obviously, because it's like caked in oil. But my hair's long enough that I can put it in a little ponytail again. And take it from me, I have very thick, very fast growing hair, and this was before I took all the supplements, so I guess I should just wash my face. I was gonna make a smoothie before this class, but it's already 9:55, so I'm out of time. I'm actually just gonna do my face scrub. Oh, I need to wet my face first and put just like a little face mist and just a little bit of sunscreen, and then when I get back I'll shower and do the full morning skincare routine. I'm learning how cycle syncing can really apply to all areas of life, including your skincare routine. So I need to do more research on this, but allegedly your skin is the most strong, that's not the word I want to use, but it's the most resilient, I think is the word I want to use, during your ovulatory phase. So using a physical scrub is really good to use in this phase. And so I've been doing that every day of my ovulatory phase. I'm gonna go in with my aloe face mist. I love this stuff so much. It has amla and arnica in it, which are very soothing and plumping and nourishing. trying to decide what to put on my face besides that. I think I'm just gonna do Crave sunscreen. This stuff feels like a moisturizer, but it's sunscreen. So it is top tier and it doesn't break me out. I used this sunscreen when I was like, with my acne was at its worst, and it did not break me out. And I say that because I think it has like one potential pore clogger, but this feels so like plumping and nourishing for a sunscreen. That's like really incredible, because most sunscreens I use are very like, they just don't feel like a moisturizer. They feel like a layer of skincare product, which I don't love. So I guess that's all I'm gonna do for now. I should probably leave like right now, honestly. But I need to finish this first. Another fun fact about your ovulatory phase, it's the best time to try a new workout class, to go to a workout class in general, because you're naturally more outgoing, more social. So that doesn't mean you can't go to a workout class if you're on your luteal phase, but if you're, you know, I guess scared to try something new, to go to a new yoga studio, Pilates studio, whatever, your ovulatory phase is the best phase to do it in. Non-toxic car fresheners for the win. I'm debating if I should get a coffee after yoga, but I haven't had any food yet, so that would complicate things a little bit, because I don't want to wait to drink my coffee. But if I drink my coffee prior to eating food, there's a higher chance that I get extremely jittery from the caffeine and that my gut immediately hates me. First world girl problems. What can I say? I don't know. I can't say anything.
Okay. So this is second. Okay. Hi.
Well, you can probably guess what the verdict was. Hot vanilla latte with oat milk and a couple pastries. It's Saturday, and I'm gonna be realistic with you on what I actually eat in a day on the weekend while on whichever phase I'm on. So I'm very excited about my coffee and pastry, and I'll probably still try and have some protein before I dig into that, but it is what it is. And I forgot to mention, the yoga class was so good. It was a 75-minute vinyasa flow, and it honestly felt like a 30-minute workout. It's so different when I do yoga at my house. A 30-minute yoga workout feels like 30 minutes, but when I did this 75-minute vinyasa flow at a class, it felt like 30 minutes. So I'm super glad that I did that, and I'm really excited to do another class next week. I think this is like honestly the best way to keep me going during this 75 soft challenge, but I'll probably keep doing it even after the challenge is over, just because I have been missing out by not going to classes all the time. I've decided I'm gonna make some eggs with a little smoked salmon and spinach for my breakfast before I eat the pastry, just because I just did a really good workout session and I don't want to, like, you know, I want to keep the health vibe going in addition to having my cake and eating it too. So spinach is really, really good for your ovulatory phase. It has lots of magnesium, and then a fatty fish like salmon is also really beneficial during your ovulatory phase. So we're already packing in some ovulatory phase benefits into this pastry and coffee breakfast. I haven't even taken a sip of my coffee yet. I'm being patient. I just filled up my 40-ounce tumbler. During the 75 soft challenge, you need to drink 3 liters of water. So I will just drink 2 of these, plus I had like 8 ounces with my lemon and ginger water, and then I'll have 16 ounces before bed, and that clears 3 liters pretty well. I'm adding my Kion aminos for muscle recovery and also just to get those amino acids. And I'm also going to add zinc to my water. I've been doing this the last few days Zinc is really good for your immune system, but it's also really good for acne. I'm not getting that super inflamed, painful acne anymore, but I do have closed comedones, so those are like whiteheads. I have my scrambled eggs with spinach and smoked salmon, which literally took 2 minutes to make. My vanilla latte with oat milk. People hate on oat milk all the time, and I understand the reasoning, but I feel like if you like an oat milk latte the best, get yourself an oat milk latte and, you know, eat clean the rest of your day. It's really not that big a deal. One oat milk latte isn't gonna kill you, especially if you really drink your coffee in moderation. If you're drinking 5 oat milk lattes a day with loads of vanilla sugar syrup, which mine does have vanilla sugar syrup, but it's about moderation. It's about balance. It's about not having 5 sugar oat milk lattes a day and treating yourself to one on the weekend, and that's completely fine. And then lastly, I have my giant pastry. It's like an apple turnover, so I'm so excited about it. But first, we go with the savory because that will help manage glucose spikes. And I'm gonna finish watching the Kelsey brother documentary, which if you know football, you know who the Kelsey brothers are. Also, if you know Taylor Swift, you know who Travis Kelsey is. So him and his brother have this like Amazon documentary on Amazon, and I've been watching it, and I'm a big fan of Jason Kelsey even more now. I need to show you guys a sip and bite of the pastry reaction because it's worth documenting. Okay. Iced or hot vanilla latte with oat milk. Not even being dramatic. That is just how good this coffee is. So happy. Okay. I think I just got a little coffee on my cheek. It's fine. This giant turnover. It looks denser than it feels. It's very light actually for how big it is. I don't know what to do. Should I just, oh no, I can't rip it open. Okay. We're gonna do a first bite and then a second bite impression because I feel like the filling is gonna be deeper in the pastry, so. So flaky, and all of their pastries have an 80% reduction in gluten. Okay, second bite. Pure happiness right now. And you know what? It's even better when you're not constantly filling your system with junk. I have always had a sweet tooth, and now that I kind of control my intake of desserts and pastries and stuff, they taste even better, and I can appreciate them even more when I have them once a week. And also, I don't crave them. I feel like I'm still feeling so fulfilled by my food throughout the week, and this is kind of just like the cherry on top.
I can't help myself. Like when I get going to this game, when I get to these big moments, I think everything I had to fucking do.
Time for a light lunch. I'm just gonna make a smoothie because I'm not that hungry. I ate pretty late. I ate breakfast pretty late, and I can pack a good amount of protein into this smoothie. Even though it's winter, your ovulatory phase is the hottest phase of the menstrual cycle. Your body temperature increases a bit. So I think if there's any good time to have a smoothie, it is during the ovulatory phase. So I think I'm gonna do this, almond coconut milk from Califia. Okay, this is my favorite protein powder ever. Hardly any chalkiness, super clean, and it's made out of plants, made out of pea protein. Just 1 scoop. Adding just a little bit of frozen cauliflower. I think that's good. I think that's like about half a cup to 1 cup. I'm going to add a medjool date for some additional sweetness because That's what I want. Some healthy fats, even though the coconut milk also has healthy fats. Since this is a mixture of coconut and almond milk, it's a little bit more reduced in fat. But here is a hot tip. When you are eating something like a smoothie that's very high in carbohydrates and sugar, always pair it with a fat that will help lower the blood sugar spike that results. This avocado might have been just a little bit too ripe. The worst part is I have another avocado that I could have used that's definitely more ready than this one, but I always assume it's gonna be fine, and then it's not. These are pre-prepared sesame and sunflower seeds. So if you haven't heard of seed cycling, you eat certain seeds depending on the phase of your cycle you're in, and it's really good for helping to balance your hormones because each seed has a different benefit. Blend, blend, blend. As it turns out, I put way too much frozen fruit in there, so I had to put a lot more coconut milk. But I'm gonna attempt to make this look kind of cute and pretty, and I'm gonna add some coconut cream to my jar. Oh my god. Yeah, this smoothie's gigantic. Do you see how big this mason jar is? I made so much. I'm not gonna be eating dinner until like 9 p.m. now. So there she is, a strawberry coconut smoothie with hyaluronic acid, just a little bit. And she looks kind of stunning. She's gigantic. I'm gonna fold some laundry while I drink this monstrosity of a smoothie. It's good though. Definitely need the date. The date adds that extra little bit of sweetness. And by the way, coconut and strawberry are really good for your ovulatory phase. So we love. It's a salmon bowl, Emily Mariko salmon bowl. Salmon, rice, mayo, sriracha with no sugar, cucumber, avocado. So this is my ovulatory phase dinner. Salmon and avocado are really good for this phase. The avocado is really high in magnesium, which I think I said before, but magnesium helps balance estrogen and progesterone. It's quite late for dinner, but I had that huge smoothie at like 3, so I wasn't hungry until just now. So I'm just gonna eat this, and then for dessert, I'll probably just have some chocolate. Good morning, everyone. It is now Monday, and I am having a little matcha. I added some lion's mane to this to give me that extra focus and energy since I kind of need it this morning. Don't we all on a Monday? But I'm about to do my makeup, so I just figured I'd show you my like super simple, light makeup routine. I'm gonna primarily just use Merit products today, starting with their Great Skin. Sometimes it squirts out like really aggressively, but I love this Great Skin illuminator. And then I am super minimal. So I do go over my entire face with this. I know a lot of people just use it as a concealer, but I'm gonna record some Instagram videos today, so I just do a little extra damp beauty blender. I've heard that the Merit brush is really good. I have like no brushes. I really think that in 2024 I'm gonna start investing in more makeup brushes. I will use the complexion stick to go over any areas that need a little extra coverage, like right there, and then I'll let that dry while I do my eyebrows. So this is the Benefit brow pencil, which I like, but as soon as I'm done with it, I'm definitely gonna go get the Ilia brow pencil. This is probably an unpopular opinion, but I really do like a sort of brighter under eye. I just like how it kind of like lifts your face up. I literally do everything with a sponge. So now I'll set everything, and again, using my makeup sponge, and I only do like my under eyes, around my nose, and my forehead. Moving on to my new Merit products. Merit sent me these as a gift, so thank you so much, Merit. I love Merit so much. My acne prone skin has loved Merit as well. First, I got this new blush in the shade Beverly Hills. That blends so nicely. Just a tiny bit, because I'm not that much of a blushaholic. Some of these blush girls here on the internet are insane. I don't know how they can get it to look so good. Me? I would look like a clown. Okay, so far so good. I know you can't really tell in this lighting, but they're highlighting balm, and I got it in the shade Day Glow. So it's kind of like a rose gold kind of shade, and I just love their packaging. It's always top tier, honestly. It was honestly like very subtle. You can barely tell, but the creaminess is really nice, and if you want just a very subtle shimmer, that's probably the way to go. Okay, next up, their shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil in the color Ombre Pomade. Oh my god, so freaking pretty. I'm very attracted to anything that just looks beautiful. I will buy this over another brand that's probably better just because of the packaging. And then I got this lipstick in the shade Baby. Lips are not that hydrated right now. Oh my god. Okay, so this was pretty close to my natural lip color. A little more mauve-y. Okay, we need better lighting. So that is the lip combo. Can you tell I'm not a makeup guru? But I have been going like no mascara, no eye makeup at all lately, and just curling my eyelashes, and that's it. That's the final makeup. That's all I do. Again, I am not good at makeup. I am not a makeup artist whatsoever, but this is what I do. This is like the makeup I do for my videos that I post on Instagram, like day to day, just foundation, eyebrows, lips. And it works for me. I'm gonna film at least one recipe today. And I'm on my ovulatory phase for one more day after today, and then it's on to the luteal phase. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching as always. I'm gonna finish my matcha, and also thank you so much to Merit for sending me those products. I'm really excited to keep using them in my day-to-day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful start to your week, or end to your week. I don't know when this video is going to be posted, but I'm going to edit it as soon as possible. And I will see you all in the next video.